see what I have to do here. Hey, good morning, everybody. What's up on this Tuesday? My name is Brett with Anvil Music and Media. I'm excited to be here today, this morning. It's morning time where I am. Of course, I've already started my work day. It's about 6:30 in the AM, and yeah, it's good. It's good to be here. It's good to come back on this Tuesday. This is a Tuesday live on YouTube, and yeah, we're here. We're here to talk about a few things today. There are a couple things that sort of I'm always excited to research and to give my take and opinion of the world of tech and social media. It's a fun space. It's a very evolving space, and that's why we're here, specifically today. So, for those that are watching for the first time, thank you for joining. I appreciate you. If you get a chance, go to my channel and check out my other videos. I'm sure there's a video that may interest you. Perhaps you come on and binge watch all of them. It's enough up there. So yeah, feel free to just press play and grab as much information as you can. But until then, we're here. Like I said, I appreciate you guys for coming in. My name is Brett with Anvil, and I appreciate you for just being here. And as you're coming in, let me know where you're watching from today. I've got a fun topic today, and the reason why it's fun, and this topic sort of is a fun one for me because it's a subject that sort of falls under the radar of social media and companies who market themselves and their products to consumers like you and I. We're sort of in the matrix of marketing, and marketing is a big thing, and I think it flies under the radar because we don't, half the time we don't know we're in it. So I mean, I would call it a matrix because we don't always get the fact that when we get online, it's like at every little turn we're getting marketed. Even on YouTube, for example, you're watching a YouTube video, most likely you're going to, unless you have purchased the YouTube Red or YouTube TV, I'm not sure which it is, but unless you've actually purchased the subscription to YouTube, you're going to get advertisement. It's just a necessary evil for all of us to have, and since this is an Apple channel, I would like to talk about Apple's advertisement and how they sort of approach things, and what is the uproar off of products. And that's why people love to hate Apple products. They enjoy it. They really think it's when you purchase an Apple iPhone or an Apple AirPod, iPod. I said AirPod. There's no more AirPods, but iPod. You're sort of in this exclusive club. Yeah, this is a highlighter. I still use highlighters in 2025. A Sharpie. Excuse me for going off, but with Apple products, they really sort of get you on exclusivity, being exclusive, part of this sort of club. In that you're not, because people with Apple products, you know that you're part of the Apple team, whether you believe it or see it or not. I've been in many meetings and conferences, and speakers will get up and they'll taunt their iPhone. I can't hold my iPhone because I'm actually on live on my iPhone. But they will taunt their Apple product, and sort of they will slightly mock other companies like Android and Samsung. Android's not a company, and they'll simply say, like, if you don't have an Apple phone, I feel sorry for you. And so they don't even realize, even as they're speaking, I know they're sort of making a joke, and as a speaker, you have to figure out ways to engage your audience and figure out points of where you can meet them and where you can connect with your audience. And with the iPhone, they'll say, well, yeah, I have an iPhone. I feel sorry for you Android or Samsung users. I mean, hey, I don't that's not something that I necessarily do, but we don't realize we are absolutely being marketed, and we're doing the marketing for the companies that we purchase. So there was a term that was sort of coined in the last 5 to 10 years, to where we, or you, the consumer, we're now the product. And being the product, I'm not so sure I like that. But I do understand the meaning behind it, because we all use certain services, especially, offered services that are offered free. You should know by now, free is not free. Free is not free. And for those of you that are just joining in, we're talking about the mega world of marketing and social media. Of course, this is unofficially an Apple channel, but unofficially. So if you don't like Apple, I'm sorry, you have to go watch somebody somewhere else. Let me get back to what I was saying. So unofficially, or not unofficially, what I was saying was the phrase. I want you to think about that for a minute. The phrase "you are the product" means that you're using certain services in social media that are free. These services allow you to communicate, they allow you to express your opinions, allow you to create and be creative, which is a great thing. These products, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, they're offered free by major companies, obviously. But it's not free, because the moment you start using these free items, the moment you use them, they become a database, a free database for the companies, or for the companies that make these products. So company A, they come up with this platform. You use the platform for free, and in return, they start to see and develop, or they start to see patterns in how you use it and what you are searching, who your friends are, maybe even who your subscribers are, if that makes sense. So the term "you are the product" is it's a term that we ought to really kind of think about. And the company monetizes off of you using the product, just like YouTube. I may not be monetized, or Doesn't matter if I am or not. But YouTube for certain is generating information off of videos that are on their platform. Um, we all know the term. It's algorithms. That is what it is. We all, it's overused. I'm about tired of using it myself, so I try to use something else. But there's a generator in the background that gives you the information or gives you options, and you choose based off of those options, and then it collects data. So, platforms like Instagram, Facebook, they rely so heavily on data. I mean, to the point where it's almost been a thing of um, courts having to stop this process of data. I have a video alive that I did. Oh, I just hit my knee. Hey guys, by the way, I see you in the comments. I'm not reading. I'm just kind of talking right now. I'll address the comments later. All comments that make sense. But there was a video that I did, a live video that I talked about Google and how Google ran into some trouble. Now, I'm not sure where Google is on this, but the short of it is there was an antitrust suit from the Department of Justice that Google was taking our information, your information, my information, and allowing companies to buy advertisement based off of what we searched on Google. For example, you go to Google and you go to search. The search pulls up whatever you Google. That's if you Google now. People still Google, right? But you search whatever you need, and then in return, in the background, what's going on as far as a marketing standpoint is Google has companies on standby to advertise to you, but they have this partnership with the companies, and whoever pays the most in advertisement is able to be pushed out to advertise to you. So they've fallen into some trouble with that. The DOJ, or the Department of Justice, has said, hey, you're going to have to break your company up. Like Google, I think Google has Google Chrome. I mean, they own so much. So kind of scary for them, but that's just kind of what it is right now. But back to Apple. Apple is pretty much the same. And Apple is sort of like I told you, their marketing strategy is, I mean, it's second to none. Like, what truly sets Apple apart from a lot of companies is the fact that it has mastered the art of exclusivity. And exclusivity means this is a product that is exclusive to its customers. And we're going to say, I don't know if you remember, being in school and like, the most popular person, whatever they wore, or whatever the most popular clothing line or shoes or whatever, like that made it exclusive. And if you didn't have that, then you weren't worth, or you just weren't a part of the in crowd. So they have Apple's marketing program. It's like major media coverage, like teaser campaigns, like they just continue to generate buzz. and it's like huge. And they sort of like push off this perception of value to their consumers that it's literally a perception. And for most of us, perception is reality. So when those of you that are joining us, I'm just talking about marketing. It's probably boring for most of you guys, but it's something I love and I study. the back end of how marketing works. And I've tagged this whole live with the saying, or with the quote of, "You are the product." So you're definitely the product, because companies are using you to get your information to now turn around to advertise through companies what they want to advertise based off of what you are searching. That's why you can search something on Google today, and if you never search it again, it's still going to come back on your feed. That is what it is. So, but Apple's marketing has been like major. I mean, from the introduction of the iPad came out in 2001, and the iPad was, I'm sorry, the iPod. There's a difference. Let's take the A out, take the O out, take the A out, put the O in. The iPod. Does anybody remember iPods? But the iPod literally just revolutionized the way we do music, the way we consume music. It single-handedly took down the music industry. That's a whole nother subject for another time. And it was innovative in that we didn't know some 6 years later, in 2007, the iPhone would be introduced. And those two things, the iPhone along with Apple Music, I don't know if it was called Apple Music at the time, but it basically reimagined the possibilities of what a mobile device is. I mean, we had already had phones, but the definition of a smartphone came into play with Apple's invention of the iPhone. And it just raised the bar of all the possibilities, all the functions, the functionalities of how a phone works, how we use phones. We all know that, right? So I'm gonna take a pin in this to address those who are here. Thank you guys for joining. We're just kind of talking today about marketing on a lighter sense. If you can, please like this video, subscribe to the channel. I'm here every Tuesday and every Thursday. I'm here every Tuesday and Thursday. Please subscribe if you get a chance. If you like what you're hearing, cool. Keep following. But yeah, so what really sets Apple apart is this exclusivity, and I've kind of addressed that. The next thing that sets Apple apart in terms of marketing, and I just really kind of wanted us to all think about this, like this is where we are, and we really don't think about it too much, because we have been bombarded so much with pop-up ads and commercials that we're sort of numb. But what happens is it's working on us in the end. Like it's clearly working on us. So Apple specifically has mastered exclusivity. They've also mastered scarcity. And what do I mean by scarcity? Well, if you have all of these launch events and it's backed by like all of this media coverage, all of these campaigns that tease you and that say, this is coming, this is coming, this is coming, and they hit you day in, day out. It becomes the talk of the town in terms of marketing, even before it hits the shelves. And so imagine a product before it hits the shelf, it's already just in the forefront of your mind. So, and I'll say this, there are millions and millions of dollars spent on this, right? There's this perception of value and of exclusivity. And we've just got to know that. We've got to understand this and kind of be in the know when it comes to marketing, because we are the product. What you search will come back to you in the form of marketing. What you consume, they will come back and double down on this. And that's why social media is so polarizing. There's so many different um, sides of it. There's so many different uh, beliefs, and because we're not really open, even though the world of social media is open. You know, we can talk and converse and email and all this stuff and get information, but we really just kind of like turn the wheel of who we are. We stay on this wheel, and we stay in this box of who we are as consumers, and you get stuck in an echo chamber of all of these different ideas, and it's literally a chamber of just walls bouncing of ideas and things of what you feel is true, what you feel is right, what your opinion is, and you never can break through that because you are who you are, and the algorithm finds you and finds those who are like-minded. And there are studies about this. I mean, obviously, there are studies. So yeah, but that's my little rabbit hole, man. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you get a if you get if you get a chance. Let's see who are. Let's see in the comments. Somebody said, "Hey, how's it going?" Somebody asked how old I am. I don't know. Guess how old I am. Yeah. But yeah, today we're just like conversing about marketing, and I know, right? And if you're just joining the video, like, it can be a boring topic. Maybe I'm a boring person. Man, I don't feel I am, right? But if you understand these companies and how much money is put into marketing and figuring out who and what you like, how you like it, where you like it, it's sort of a losing battle, right? Because you're just one consumer, but this company, or whatever company we're talking about, you're just one person, but this company, for example, Apple, they broadcast out to millions and billions of people, like, and so they've got all this information, and it's kind of hard. Like, you're not gonna win against the machine. You're gonna become a part of the matrix of marketing. Maybe I'll call this video the matrix of marketing. So I don't know. Those of you that are just joining, please subscribe to the channel. Go check out my other videos. I've got a few lives up here I feel like are interesting. But today we're talking about marketing and the manipulation of attention. Your attention is being manipulated, even right now. I mean, I know I'm talking right now, but we're on a platform called YouTube, and YouTube has brought you here for whatever reason, whether or not it ended up on your feed, however this video got to you, it got to you, and that's some things we want to probably think about it. And don't be fooled by these companies. They say your information is private. It's not. So don't give it to them. But we do anyway. And they sort of just like regurgitate to us back what we give in the form of advertisement and marketing. So, you know, this manipulation of attention, oh, it's good. It's really good. platforms with algorithms that keep you engaged, that keep you coming back. And it's an emotional pull. It pulls on us emotionally, and it just gets you. We don't even know, like Apple Apple and other social media sites, they use data encryption to actually collect data. Like it's crazy. Um, the cloud iMessage. Like for example, who uses out iCloud cloud? Who uses iMessage? Now they use these. Apple has these are both examples of Apple's end-to-end encryption to protect user information, but it's really I don't believe it's really not protected like they say they protect you, but they don't. Um, so yeah, but that's where we are. That's where society is, and we are the product. We are definitely the product. Anybody have any questions? Any comments? Let's see. But yeah, my encouragement is just to be mindful what you share online. Avoid like oversharing. Like I know we do. Like we overshare personal information because it's getting stored, and then they got you. um, always think twice before posting and granting access to any sort of third party apps. And we all do this, right? We all do this. And Apple's marketing is just major. Like it's major. Marketing came to another level with the invention way back in the day of like the credit card and credit card companies. And what these companies would do is they would research what people would purchase. And that's how they get you. Like they give you money, they put interest on it, and then you have to pay them back in interest. And this isn't an economics class. I'm not really saying that. My point is that these companies spend billions and billions of dollars of research on the consumer, finding out what they consume, how they consume it, where they consume it, where they are, what type of person they are, nationality, creed, whether they're male or female, man or woman. Like all of these things are taken into consideration. And we go purchase items on our credit card that are like these massive amounts of interest rates attached to it. And we think that, oh yeah, I'll pay this later. Well, no, you're not really going to pay it later because you're going to go and buy something else. So the credit card is a physical product. How about social media is a virtual product as well that we use, and we can continue to spend or expend our time in terms of how we consume. So it's both the same thing, because in life I feel like you're gonna either spend time or you're gonna spend money. And there's a lot of time in social media. In fact, social media has, like, these big companies have our time, and then it translates into money. So like we think about it, we're on platforms, social media all day. And there's desires that we have, things we want to get, items we want to purchase, and this time translates into money. So I didn't mean to, like, I'm sort of going on and on about this, but this is interesting to me, to say the least. But yeah. All right, let me address some questions. Let's see, what do we got here? Arshnu says, which mic should I get for voiceover and editing? Is the Elgato Wave 3 good? I do not know what mic that is. You'll have to tell me what are you doing voiceovers for? in editing. That's kind of general. Let me know what are you using. I'm assuming that you're using this for video editing, but you have to tell me a little bit more. Give me a little bit more information on that, if you can, if you're still in. Any other questions you guys have? Man, I really appreciate everybody for coming in, and we're talking today. I'm actually not in the car, but I'm sort of at work. I'm working, and it's funny. As soon as I said I appreciate everybody for joining in, people left. They thought I was ending the video. That's funny. But yeah, you guys are great, man. You guys are awesome for joining. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and like this video, and share it if you find interest enough in it to share with others. Me saying that alone, just, it kind of plays into the whole topic of this video of we are the product. We are being manipulated. Our attention is definitely manipulated, and there is a trade-off. These social media platforms they're not free. They're not free by any means, because if anything, you're trading off your time, which will eventually, we do know time eventually will translate into spending money, whether or not you're spending money for something that's going to make you better, or it's going to just put you in debt. I don't know. Time is a very valuable commodity that you don't get back. You can get money back, but you're not going to get time back. So let's see. Okay, Arsenal, you said your budget is $140. Go and check out. So I have a couple of and I don't know if you subscribe to the channel yet, Arsenal, but I have a couple of videos on mics. I can't think of the name of the mics, but if you go to my channel and go under my products, I've got like 2 or 3 mic videos that I reviewed. Check those mics out. One is a FIFINE mic. I believe it's a USB-C, or no, USB-A mic. I think it hooks up to your computer directly. So okay, cool. Thanks for subbing. But yeah, go check out that in fact, you can do that now. Go check out the videos on I have a couple, like 3 or 4 mic reviews, and that should help you. I hope that helps. I don't know what you're using it for. I mean, you have to tell me that, but so yeah. But I appreciate it, man. Thanks. Thank you for thanks for the question. Any other questions out there? Any other questions? So yeah, that's the game. This is the game. This is where we are in technology and society today. And you would ask the question, well, how do companies sort of monetize this data that they receive? Those of you that are just joining, we're talking about marketing and these campaigns that sort of put us in this matrix of continuing to consume, because you're either a consumer or a producer. And I would argue that producers and consumers is an 80-20 rule. 20% producers and production, but 80% of us are consumers. It's just about what side are you on. Are you on the producing side, or are you on the consumption side? And you're consuming with your time. So how do companies sort of monetize this data? I mean, you might ask that. The data that they receive from us, that we put in when we search, how are they monetizing this data? Well, they collect data from your searches. They collect your browsing habits, what you browse on the internet, and we do it all the time. Like the invention of AI and intelligence and generative um, technology is going to take this to the next level. So they collect data, right? And they use data to build up these sort of profiles. Um, and there's a profile. There is a avatar of who you are, and the companies know they have this avatar, and they built it based off of your spending habits, based off of your searching habits online. And they sell this avatar to companies, huge companies like Apple, Google, Microsoft, um, Amazon, whoever. They sell it. They literally sell your avatar to those companies, and then those companies turn around and they advertise. They advertise to you. It's as simple as that. It's like a 3-step, 4-step process. Um, they manipulate your behaviors of how you are online. So the algorithms, clearly they're able to keep us engaged, and they sort of maximize exposure by showing us what we want to see. You know, everything that's tailored to our interests or tailored to our emotions, how we sort of emote online in the space. So yeah, this is where we are. Any other questions? Somebody said M1. I don't, not sure what that means. And people like asking my age. I don't know. Guess how old I am. People are in here talking about my head's being bald. That is hilarious. That has nothing to do with this video, but anyway, we'll let it ride. We'll let it ride. Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, some of these comments are funny. What else are you guys? What else are you guys saying on here? Any questions? Anybody have any like technical questions? Anything that you've been working on? Anything that you like to share? Let me know. Let me know. Um, oh, by the way, like Apple is apparently like they've got a ton of class action suits on them of late. I don't know what's going on. Like this stuff doesn't sort of make the news, but oh, they apparently there's an action, a live or a class action suit about them slowing this, making the older iPhones slower so that you can ditch an old iPhone to buy a new iPhone. How many believe this? Do you guys type it in chat? Do you think this is a true thing? Do you are you are you in the belief that Apple intentionally slows down your older iPhone so that they can, so that you can buy a new one, encouraging you to upgrade? Is this something do you agree with that or not? Do you think Apple does that? I mean, it's up for debate. It is up for debate. Apple is one of the greatest marketing companies of all time. Hey guys, like the video if you're in here. Like the video and please subscribe to the channel. Arsenal said, I just bought the Google Pixel 9 Pro and I love it, but can't find any cases for it or screen guards in the local market because I live in India. Online are very expensive. I have dropped it. Well, what did you drop? What did you drop? Did you drop? Oh, you dropped the phone. Did you drop the phone? The Google Pixel 9, that's a nice phone, by the way. I like the Google Pixel 9. But did you actually drop? Oh, okay. Did it crack? And I wouldn't think like so have you actually researched the phone cases for the Pixel? I mean, I have an iPhone, so obviously I'm not going to be a help. And you're saying they're expensive, or you're saying the cases are expensive, not the phone. Of course, I know the phone is what it is. When did that Google Pixel come out? Did it come out last year? Well, obviously it may have came out in 2023, 24. Yeah, I'm sorry you dropped that. Yeah, it's probably the best to get a phone case, even if it's a cheap one. Like, because at the end of the day, like you're not using the phone case, you're using the phone. So, phone case is just to protect what's it's to protect what's inside the case. Have you tried on Amazon? Have you tried Amazon? When there are cases for like $34 out there. They have cases that I'm sure you can find. Yeah. Good luck with that. Sorry. Yeah, we all dropped our phone, and it's a nightmare for me. Like the first time if I purchase a new phone, if I get a new, if I purchase an iPhone, it's probably like a week before I actually get a case, and it's kind of scary because I'm walking around with it, and it's something I know I need because I'm gonna drop it eventually. I'm gonna have my mind on something and actually drop it. The cheapest case in India is $190. What? Is that true? Are you serious? Well, that is expensive, but like your Google Pixel phone was what, $700-800. So, I mean, I understand if it's expensive. Like, you haven't tried Amazon? Like, what? I don't know what the rules and the laws and the regulations are there in India. So, I'm sorry, man. I don't know if I can help you there. I don't know if I can help you. Anybody have any other questions? This was a fun video, by the way. Like, I was super excited to talk about this. And those of you who are just joining, go back and watch it once we go off live. Go back and watch this video, because I think it has some great points that I sort of elaborated on and dove into. This was a rabbit hole email. This is a rabbit hole live. Yeah. Okay, you said for the Google Pixel only and iPhone cases are like $2 here, the silicone ones. Yeah, I'm not sort of, yeah, I'm not following, but yeah, good luck with that though. Hope you can find out a good case for you. It should not cost $190 though. I will tell you that. It should not cost $190. So I would yeah, just double check that again. Those of you that are just tuning in, let me know where you watching from. Feel free to like and subscribe this video, like this channel, become a subscriber. Let me know where you guys watching from. There are people in the room, but nobody's saying anything. Everybody wants to keep silent. You want to keep silent. Yep. I would encourage all of you as I'm sort of wrapping this up, but sign up to my email list for information if you like what you hear, if you're sort of interested in what we're talking about. Go to my channel. There is a link in my channel page to give me your email address. And if you give me your email address, I will sign you up. It will sign you up for newsletters. And this is a newsletter process that I've started that I'm sort of working on. And it gives you information and resources for whatever products that you have sort of purchased, namely Apple. It's probably going to be mostly Apple products. If you're sort of looking for an Apple computer or an iWatch, like I've done research on marketing. I've done research on these products to sort of help you zone in on what you should purchase, at what price point, what you're looking for, the specs. There are a lot of different things that I have, and if you sign up, you'll become a part of this community. And so yeah, I'd encourage you to do that. And a lot of these videos I've already sort of shared, like some of the products that I've been that I have researched. So yeah, sign up if you choose to. We've got not just Apple products, we've got HP products, HP laptops, the HP versus Dell. I've got reviews. I've got Apple product tips that I'm going to give you. It's a lot of different things. So, and thank you guys for coming in and watching. This has been good. This has been great, and I appreciate everyone for your support with this channel. Those who follow, those who have not subscribed, please do. If you get a chance, subscribe, and we will definitely see you on Friday. So I'm here every Tuesday and Friday this time. Since nobody wanted to tell me where they're from, that's fine. We got a quiet crowd today. The crowd is silent. Everybody's just listening. I don't know what you're doing. You're listening or driving or in the bathroom. I'm not sure. So appreciate you guys for rocking with me. If you're watching for the first time, my name is Brett with anvillmusicmedia. I don't know why I just pointed. I don't know why I just pointed at you. But it's my first video being called Kendrick Lamar. I look nothing like Kendrick Lamar. That's actually funny. Perhaps you probably watched one of his videos or you're like a fan. That's the only reason why you would say that. But I don't know. Some people are interesting. Hey, you guys be great, man. I'm going to talk to you guys later. Join me here Friday. Friday, same time, we'll be live. And feel free to leave any more comments. that you so, please. I don't know. All right, guys, talk to you soon.